Welcome to what is going to be the season finale of this third season in the Journeyman save. We're in the, technically the quarterfinal. I guess even more technically, well, it's reading there as the quarterfinal. Technically, it's the conference semi-final of the playoffs. Our first introduction into the playoffs after we got the bye for the first round when we won the conference on the eastern side of MLS. So we got a bye there. We now play New England Revolution. If we win that, then we have Inter Miami or Chicago Fire in the conference final. If we win that, we have Galaxy, FC Dallas Timbers, or Minnesota United in the MLS final for the MLS Cup, which we'd love to win for the first time in New York Red Bulls history. I believe they're the only original side from the induction of Major League Soccer that have never actually bloody won it. So be lovely to do that for them if we can before we move on to pastures anew, because I'm pretty sure you guys will vote for me to go somewhere else regardless of what happens in these playoffs. We start though with New England Revolution. We hope to go all the way through. Players are in international duty, but they hopefully should be back already. I'm just going to double check. I don't want to be without some of my best players for the playoffs, certainly. They're back. And breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, good. Just to make sure. Yikes, that could have been awkward if we were missing some of our best players. Right, fingers crossed, we can win the 3 games that could potentially lie in front of us, and we'll lift the trophy. If not, then the vote that was supposed to be its own video tomorrow may well come today if we lose this first one. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying the Journeyman save and you're looking forward to what happens potentially in Season 4. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on what happens in Season 4. Formula 1 on the way for you soon as well. But for now, Red Bull New York versus New England Revolution. Saying thank you to those of you on the board behind me finally before we get Gannon. That's the Gaffer, Seeks and Godman boy. Thank you very much indeed, all 3 of you. Vamos! Michiel Barsham in goal for New England Revolution today. Brandon Bai, Dave Romney, Tim Parker and Ryan Spalding at the back for them. Al Hassan at 76 rated. Yusuf alongside Mark Anthony Kay, probably their best rated. No, not the best rated player. Luca Langoni at 77, as well as Thomas Chancelet, Dylan Barrero, and then Giacomo Vrioni up top for them. Do they have anything decent on the bench? Bobby Wood is a name that I recognise, but I wouldn't say as I recognise any other names on the bench, or am really feeling that threatened by any other names on the bench. But we have been caught out previously by underestimating opponents. So we won't do that. It's in the rain as well, which is going to make it slightly awkward because we don't like playing in the rain on FC25. But hopefully we can rise above the conditions and the opponents and find ourselves through to the conference final before then the actual MLS final itself. We get home advantage in this single tie game because of our league position. So we need to make that pay and have a decent result. He's not going to book him for that, is he? Note to self, this referee might be quite strict, so behave yourself. Milan's with the ball over, looking to flick it, can't. It'll fall to Lewis Morgan though, and Edelman from range, straight down the throat of the goalkeeper, unfortunately. No opening goal, but worth a go. Chancelet inside, and Barrero, nice little 1-2, drew the fullback out of position. Trying to keep the fullback in position this time. That is a peach of a cross. And very nearly an exceptional goal. I think it was offside, though. Good save by the goalkeeper. So it wasn't going to go in regardless, but really good ball across. And a decent header, too. Free kick they've taken short. By to Kay. Change of pace. Good block by the defender. Rivas needs to get to it first as well because the defender was on the... Whoa! The goalkeeper was on the ground. Morgan's first touch was very heavy, which went well with his pass, which was very bloody heavy. Chancelet round the outside. Pedro Martin's trying to slow him up. Another great delivery in the box. Another superb header. Offside again. Okay, wide this time, so didn't need the save, but they do like that option of play, don't they? With the ball into the man that's arriving late in the box. Ronnie's in the box. Oh, and he couldn't have come closer to scoring. You see him throwing his arm, swinging a punch in frustration at thin air. But he hasn't, given us the 1-0 lead there off the very inside of the post, across the goal mouth and out for a goal kick. Good block by Rivas. Good work for us here. Axel Latten beats one. Deliver the cross. And the man at the back post just knocked this down. And Morgan! That's a great goal! Full disclosure, the chest pass that went to Lewis Morgan was meant for the man on the edge of the box. But I don't care, because we've scored. So, the rare occasion where the game doesn't do what you want it to, but actually it works out for you. I was trying to chest this down to Kata on the edge of the box. Morgan's touch is unreal, by the way. And then the volley, or half volley, into the back of the net. Flick it over the defender. Dennis Bergkamp-esque. Not quite as good, but it's up there. Number 9, Lewis Morgan. Good tackle by Milans. Quickly down the line to Ayari. Goodbye. Ooh, overplayed. Ooh, underplayed. Oh, 2-0! New England Revolution are going backwards. They're devoluting? I don't know what the opposite of evolving is. Devolving? They're... You know the pun I'm trying to make. They shot themselves in the foot. 2-0. Kata. Out to Axel Atom. Drill it to Ronaldo. Lewis Morgan's on a hat-trick here. Ronaldo rises to challenge well. Oh, get the turn in. Oh, get the power shot plus effort in. Probably would have stood a better chance of scoring with the free kick, but we took the advantage and very nearly used it to our advantage. Nacho heads wide. No third goal, but we are comfortable at the moment. Chancellor waiting for the through ball. There was a ball to feet in the end. Vrioni, all first-time effort. Caught the keeper positionally a little bit wanting, but he's able to adjust his feet and get the save in. Speaking of adjusting your feet, very well done there, Lewis Morgan. Through that gap as well. Good first touch too. Oh my God. I don't quite know what's happened there. All there. These touches in the wet are just so broken. No one does that. No one does that in real life. Sean Slate floating the ball over. Might have more time and space than he thought there to bring that down. Oh, strength. K just ruins the life of Axel Atom. Sean Slate to Panayotu. Going backwards here. I probably should have played in the other kit, to be honest. A couple of times I've been like, oh, I've got the ball. And then realised, actually, no, it's them. Vrioni. Nice ball into Langoni. Who scores? New England Revolution are evolving again. It's 2-1. 1-2, so to speak. Duncan gets himself in the way. Sometimes you don't need to play the ball. You just need to stop the man from getting there. Legally, obviously. Run, please, Axel. Thank you, mate. Go to Ronnie, then to you. Brilliant ball by Ronaldo. Axel Atom looking for Lewis Morgan for a hat-trick. Golazo! Red Bull New York 3, New England Revolution 1. Get back in your box. Kai, nice interception by Pedro Milans. Just had to take his time to get away from the men that were around him. Ayari doing the same, looking for Lewis Morgan, who's done the same. Oh, he can shoot well enough, Lewis Morgan, but he really isn't very good at passing. As long as he keeps his shooting up, I'm not going to complain too much. Here's Langoni in before Lewis Morgan misses a pass that sees us end up going out of the competition. Right, free kick for them with 3.5 minutes to go. Could get a little bit shaky at the end if they pop this in the back of the net, which they haven't done, so we should be good to see ourselves into the conference final. It's just a case of who will we play, Inter Miami or Chicago Fire. Ayari could make it a lot more comfortable and score a fourth, which he's done on the counter-attack. Lovely. Now, Inter Miami, weirdly, even though they've got better players, I'd be more confident against, because we played Chicago Fire either in the last episode or the episode before that, and I couldn't do anything against them. They beat me convincingly. Whereas Inter Miami, we did beat. In fact, it might even have been in the same episode as playing Inter Miami. Lewis Morgan hat-trick. Yassine Ayari on loan. Bags a goal to seal it. And that's us through to the Eastern Conference playoff final. We might even add a fifth, perhaps, right at the death here. No, not quite done that quickly enough with a tight enough turn. All right, 4-1 will do then. See me in the next game. Final whistle, please, ref. I stopped running because I thought he was just going to blow his whistle, and he hasn't. I'm not going to... You're going to end up with a corner if I do win the ball back. And you'll actually get to take it. Right, ref, please. Thanks, mate. For one. Oh, floating ball is floating. Time for the Eastern Conference Final. Inter Miami knocked out by Chicago Fire. Mateo Moro in goal. Arno Suke, Tobias Salkist, Carlos Terran and Andrew Gutman, who scored against us in the last game against them, or Gutman, however they pronounce it. Gaston Jimenez, alongside Federico Navarro, then Maren Haley Selassie, Brian Gutierrez, Kellen Acosta and Hugo Kuipers up top, who's also scored in that 2-0 win for them against us. We've got Darren Yappie on the bench, who we've looked at loaning from Middlesbrough in the RTG, actually. Not going to pass any comment on that Chicago Fire side. Last time I did, they beat me, so I'm going to shut my face. And Haley Selassie saw the ball he wanted to play. Just had to time the tackle right. Suke inside to Haley Selassie again. Here's Acosta. Oh, great ball. Good. Right, 1-0 Chicago Fire. Gutierrez inside 5 minutes. When we've played them the first time, they were atrocious. And the second time they played them, they were the polar opposite. And now, they're just as good as they were the second time, it seems. That's a brilliant goal. Inside to Edelman. Go Ronaldo. Take your time. Not too much time. Is that a foul? I'll take the free kick, please. Thank you. Cristiano just doing step-overs on the spot to take the piss. Right, we've hit the bar with Cristiano Ronaldo a couple of times for free kicks. I'd very much like to hit the back of the net this time, please. Well, he did hit the back of the net, but from the wrong side, over the bar, off the advertising hoardings, and into the back of the net. Bugger. Edelman through to Lewis Morgan. Runners. Through the gap. Ayari. Talk about lucky. Ayari sent me a message in between the last game and this one saying he's very much enjoyed his loan spell. He'd like to make it permanent. If we were staying, I would agree. You never know. When we move to another club, maybe we do sign him permanently, just at a different club. We'll wait and see how things progress with our managerial career. But that's as lucky as we're ever going to get, I think. 1-1. Well in, Axel. Little Dink looking for Ronaldo, finding Lewis Morgan instead. It's Ayari! Oh, good save, Morrow. Didn't quite get enough power on it to beat the keeper. Could have made it 2-1 and been in front by the 15-minute mark. 2 goals already is quite remarkable. 3 would be unreal. Here's Kata. Tried to play a 1-2. That didn't work. That's Nacho Fernandez. All right, chance over. To a Costa and Haley Selassie. It's brilliantly done. I shouldn't have changed player from centre-back to full-back. I should have just stayed with the one man and tried to put the challenge in. By switching, the process of doing so, or the time taken, he nipped through the gap. Kuipers finishes, and Chicago Fire lead again. Just here, I switched player. Just as the fullback took a step that way, that's when I'd switched. Bugger. He's just going to keep going, is he? Okay. Oh, strength from Haley Selassie. We get to that first, yes. Can't get to that one, though. Oh! And the deflection off the defender very nearly sent Chicago Fire into 3-1 lead. That was very, very close indeed. Thankfully, it was far enough out that the keeper had enough time to react and change his feet. Otherwise, we'd have had a 2-goal deficit to try and overcome. Looking for Ronaldo here. And Ronnie is in. And Ronaldo levels it up for us. It's 2-2 after half an hour. Tell you what, this is a hell of a game. This is turning out to be quite the competitive fixture. Lewis Morgan stolen that back. Ronnie just needs to make the right run, which he has. He's onside here. Cristiano. It's 3-2 for the first time. We take the advantage. Cristiano gives us a lead. Into Haley Selassie. Okay, my defender bounced off him. Carlos Coronel is not having a good game today. Yes, he made a good save from the deflected effort, but for their 2 goals and for that one, he's looked particularly awkward for some reason. I don't think Carlos Coronel likes these cold, snowy conditions, which you'd have thought, being in New York, he would have become accustomed to by now. because it does get very cold and very snowy on the east coast of the United States, that far north during the winter months. But he's not adjusted. He doesn't like these conditions, and he's having a bit of an iffy game. But as long as we can outscore the opposition on this occasion, then we should be good. And so far, we're doing exactly that. Axel Atom inside here to Kata. Try and add another. I think a 2-goal advantage is probably going to be necessary to guarantee our progression, for at least to feel confident enough that we're not going to lose. Chicago Fire are very good, which is not something I ever thought I'd say after the first game against them this season, but they are seemingly pretty bloody good. Take your time. Oh, Ronnie's. See you later, mate. Goodbye. Morgan. Got to get on that left. We're on that left. And that's why decent effort, unfortunately, met with a decent save. Could have been 4. I think 4 now definitely kills it. But whilst it's still 3-2, obviously, Chicago Fire stand a decent chance. Run then, Cristiano. Just friggin' stand there, mate. There you go. Ronaldo! 4-2! Sue! That's us into the MLS Cup Final! Surely now! It's just not going to happen for them. I'm sorry, Chicago Fire. You have been a markedly improved side since the early MLS season. But so are we with the signings we've made. Cristiano Ronaldo grabbing a couple today. And maybe an assist too. Oh, if we could have found the ball over the top. It's going to be a free kick for handball. If we could have found the ball over the top to Van Zier there, it could have been in. So, I'll tell you what. Let's just go for goal from here just to waste the final time. And maybe pull off something absolutely miraculous at the very end of the game. For 5-2. I mean, it was on target. It was on its way in. 4-2 only. We are headed to the MLS Cup Final. Can we win it for the first time in the club's history? Let's find out. And also, who are we playing? Of all the sides that were involved in the conference semi-finals, even from round 1 onwards, I would have said the least likely side of almost all of them that I would have expected to meet in the final would be Minnesota United. But it's Minnesota United we play on the 28th of November, 2026. It's time for the MLS final. Let's get it done. That's what we're playing for. The MLS trophy. Looks unique, doesn't it? Of course, trying to channel our inner Thierry Henry to give us the best possible chance of winning the trophy. The Dignity Health Sports Park. I don't know whose ground that is. I'm sure live chat will tell me. Oh, is it LA Galaxy? There you go. It just literally just showed it in the background. At LA Galaxy's ground. It's a ground I've actually been to in real life. Watched Zlatan score a couple of goals for LA Galaxy against someone who I can't remember. In Major League Soccer, like 7 years ago? 2018 or 19, I think we went to LA Galaxy. Regardless, we now have the opportunity to win here for New York Red Bulls. They're playing a 3-4-3. They're going very aggressive, Minnesota United, but perhaps that's the way that they've played to get themselves here. Dane St. Clair in goal. Jefferson Diaz, Miguel Tapias, and Devin Paddleford at the back. Bongakule Hlongwane on the right with Robin Ludd, Will Trapp, and Joaquin Pereira on the left. Joseph Rosales, Kelvin Yeboah, and Sangbin Jung on the left-hand side. With some options on the bench that aren't as good, although give Timo Pukki a decent chance and he will still tuck it away, of course. We're at full strength, as you might expect us to be. Hopefully, we can get it done. There's 2 midfielders there just completely blocking off both my strikers. Have found Lewis Morgan, though. It was meant for the man out wide, annoyingly. Here's Sangbin. There's Edelman. Right, now's where their defensive formation could be their undoing. Lewis Morgan is away. And he's going to not find... is finding Ayari. And, of course, the man for the big occasion... Sue! 1-0 Red Bull New York. Jong Sanbin. Ball inside is picked off by Kata. Forward to Reyes. And Edelman. It's not where that was supposed to go. Thank you. Good. Now they've got a good chance. Klongwane. Lovely little back heel. Lovely interception. No! Oh my God. Getting misplaced passes left, right and centre now. Klongwane. He's in. They've scored. They're level. Kelvin Yeboah levels it up at 1 apiece inside 15 minutes. This could be like the last game all over again. And Kata. Back on level terms again. So, the drawing board is where we find ourselves. As if he saved that. Oh my Lord. Ronnie with the spectacular attempt to try and give us the lead again. He went for it again. Cleared away. Win the header. He hasn't. They've handballed it though, so we have the chance. It's not even close to where I aimed it. What is going on today? Reyes is in though. Reyes is not in. They're in. Yikes. Rosales with options. Using them. Klongwane. Here's Trap. Pereira. Kelvin Yeboah's already got one. He very nearly had two. Carlos Coronel making the save as they counter from our corner. Or our free kick even. That'll be our goal kick. No, won't it be their corner again? Okay. Yikes. Still 1-1 here. Still danger. A lot of danger. 2-1 Minnesota United. Might even be Kelvin Yeboah again, perhaps. I'm not sure. That is dedication. And putting your body on the line to get there first. He's thrown himself at that. It's an unbelievable header. It's Klongwane. He's hit him on the back of the head somehow and flown past the keeper. We're behind. Here's Kata arriving. Need Edelman. Then quickly looking for Lewis Morgan. It's Ronaldo. Beats one. Just trying to find some space. Lewis Morgan. It's 2-2. That's a stunning goal. The MLS is just goal-filled. Every game, every week. And the MLS Cup Final is no different. 2-2 inside half an hour. We've been here before. Brilliant. Nice tackle. Lewis Morgan bagging goals again. Ronnie through that gap. Could be good. He is. Cristiano Ronaldo! Looking for a worldie. Not yet finding it. Pressure's on. Is there another goal awaiting in this game? Nice ball. It's Kata. Kata loves a banger. Be a free kick for handball. Ronaldo loves a free kick. I could play it short. I'm not going to for risk of just giving it away. Right, Ronnie, please, mate. I've not scored a free kick with it yet. I'd love to. We haven't. Bar and on the line and away. Couldn't get much closer. Drill that in. It's Edelman. Here is Kata. Drill that in. Oh, and away it goes. Edelman. Drill it. And first time. And second time. And Morgan. Finish, lad. 3-2. We've turned it round again. We led. We trailed. We lead once more. Challenge. Oh my God, he's held me off. Klongwane. Good block. Klongwane. It's Lod. Whoa! And that could have gone anywhere. Wide of the target. Corner at the death of the half. Are they to level it up at 3-3 before we get in for the half-time orange slices? No, they've hit the post. Oh my Lord. Jong Sangbin. Klongwane. Jong. Oh my Lord. Top of the bar and over. Now both sides have hit the woodwork. That same crossbar has only just stopped rattling from when Ronaldo hit it. Now it's shaking all over again. Still 3-2 in the 53rd minute here. On we go. Well done, Ronnie. Lovely header. Morgan will look for him over the top. Can Cristiano get to it first? He tried. He failed. Morgan could nod this out wide if he can win the header. Handball somewhere. Yep. Okay. Let's take that short with Ronnie. Lay it to him again. Porto all over again. No, but free kick in a scoring position. Right, we've done it once. Hit the woodwork. Can we actually get it in this time, please, Cristiano? Let's give it a go. No, hit the bar again. 2 Cristiano Ronaldo free kicks today. 2 woodworks hit. Oh, good save by the keeper to stop that going in for a 4th. Up we go, please. Nacho wins the header. It could have fallen to a teammate. It's cleared away by a defender. And now they're in. Oh, brilliant. Pedro Milans, who's picked up a knock by winning the header. Then puts in a great challenge. Rivas doing something similar. Putting in a lovely challenge there to stop them. And now Axel Adams just overrun himself. Well done, mate. All your teammates are putting in great pieces of footwork, and you've just completely ballsed that. Ronaldo looking for Lewis Morgan for another hat-trick today. Sinclair falling backwards makes the stop. How's he done that then? Milans, Kata, Edelman, Kata, Ronaldo, Sinclair again. We can't get this 4th. Play is very much in our favour. Sinclair saves again from point-blank range. And Nacho Fernandez header this time. Nacho's up again, but it was his... Oh, I thought it was the defender that headed over the bar. No, Nacho knocks it over the top. Unbelievable. Nwane. Lod. Dotson. It's a lovely turn. Dotson off the bench here, trying to bring Minnesota back into it. Still only 3-2, despite all of the pressure and chances we've had at the other end. The gap is still only a single goal. Minnesota still feel that they can win this. Pereira with the corner. Away by Milans. Reyes. Dotson. Lord. Mickey. Well held. Keep hold of it. Win that, please, Duncan. Challenge, at least. Lod. Sambin. It's wide. It's wide. Still only a goal in it. We've done nothing but batter them in this second half. We just can't find that extra goal. And we can't get complacent. We can't feel like it's won just because we're dominating. We've had a lot of possession. Doesn't mean anything. All it takes is one chance, and they've got themselves extra time and the opportunity to go again, and now the 4th. Which is something we haven't been able to do. Dotson. Nyman. They're in. It's wide. He's got a teammate running through. He has to play the through ball. He's got to play the through ball there. That's the chance. They might not get a better one. How many minutes are added on by the referee could have a big impact on Minnesota United's chances of finding that 3rd and equalising goal. Kata sends the defender and finds the teammate. Ayari with Lewis Morgan with us. Here's Edelman. Looking for Ronaldo, can't find him. 2 minutes added on. We are a minute into those 2 already. They need to get it forward. It needs to happen now for Minnesota United. We've got a toe to that. The dummies worked well. Dotson with the through ball. Nacho Fernandez, the most recent signing, with the most recent interaction with the play, to confirm for the first time in the club's entire history, New York Red Bull win the MLS Cup. They failed in the final in real life. We've succeeded here. Cristiano Ronaldo got us underway after 11 minutes. They equalised. They led. We equalised through Lewis Morgan and then took the lead through the Scot as well. Cristiano involved in all 3 goals, scoring or assisting, which is exactly what we brought him in to do. Nacho Fernandez was the rock at the back there to ensure, with fantastic physical strength, he held off the man. I think Ronaldo's captain, isn't he? Is Ronaldo going to be the man to lift the trophy? I can't quite see round the corner. It might even be Carlos Edelman. It's kind of Champions League-esque, isn't it? But with the differing handles. It is going to be Cristiano to lift yet another trophy in his glorious career. Are you ready? 3 seasons in the Journeyman. 3 league wins. The streak will end somewhere, But it's not ending yet. Join me in the vote video tomorrow to find out exactly where the hell we go next. I'll leave you with the scenes of celebration. Get in.